This will be brief. If someone has told you, who is proclaimed as a psychic, an energy worker, energy healer, a shaman, medium, whatever spiritual label you want to place on them, if they say you have entities attached to you, you have negative forces, that they have removed parasites from you, I would just really check in with your body. Check in with you. And if you are someone that has been doing a lot of work, a lot of shadow work, learning how to connect with your body, with remembering your soul, I would really set the intention and ask your heart, is this true for me? Do I have entities attached to me? Do I have parasites still clinging to me? If you've been working with somebody who you trust, and no matter how much work they're doing on you, your energy field shouldn't be getting worse. And if they're telling you it is, I would definitely go to a second opinion if it's hard for you to listen to your own intuition and guidance. I don't know how many people come to me and say that there are things attached to them, that they just got a healing, and they don't understand why all of their work has gone to shit, and they're in shame, anger, sadness, they're depressed now because they think that there's all this stuff attached to them. Because an energy worker or someone who they perceive as higher than them told them that there is. And then when I go in, I don't see that. What I see is inner child coming forth that has some messages, that wants to share something. Or I see a lot of fear coming in of the person's own fear because this other person maybe just wanted extra money and to keep you as a client because they went in and they realized you've been doing your own work, that you don't need them anymore. Just because we start working with people doesn't mean we have this devotion that we need to stay with them. Like, the teacher comes when the student's ready. A new teacher comes when the student has leveled up, right? Like, just like when you graduate each grade, right? Like, that's the reason why you graduate to the next grade. And you learn new skills, right? It's the same with healing. You learn new layers of self the more you do healing. That I don't personally believe, and some people may argue with me, but Maria and I don't believe that, we don't believe in the devil. That's a belief, right? That's a belief. If you have that belief, that's your belief. I'm not going to come in and be like, shame you for believing the devil. No, because that's your belief. We all have our own beliefs. And I personally don't believe that it is okay for people to say that there are attachments to people if they don't then explain what the attachment is. If they're like, you have an attachment here, or there's evil in your house, or your house is possessed, your animal, whatever, and you don't tell them what it is, or try and release it, or show that energy love. Every lower vibrational energy literally just needs to be shown compassion and love and light. Like, literally the energy of light. And I don't, like, black is a color, right? But, so when we say light, it's shining light. It's illuminating energy onto something that is perceived as darker, as lower, as like in the dirt, right? And if you think of the soil, in order for a flower or a tree or stuff to sprout, stuff needs to happen underneath the ground that we don't see, right? And that's the same with shadow work. That's the same with healing. That's the same with all of it. There's stuff under the surface that needs to come out in order to make things bloom, right? Like, to see the beauty in it. And we just live in this world where we have amnesia, that we think that, like, what we see is what it is. No. And if you're someone that can read energy and auras, and you are strong in yours, and you can be that hollow bone, you'll be able to discern if there is something lower in someone else's aura or not. Maybe they're going through some shit. Maybe someone just died, and so they're having some grief that they haven't processed. It doesn't mean that there's an entity attached to them. So if you're a practitioner, if you're hearing this, and you are someone that has said that to people, that's fine. Maybe just do a little forgiving around it. But see why you feel like saying that. And if someone said that to you, how would that make you feel, right? I just gotta say that because that's why I'm very particular about about the practitioners I go to see and who comes into my energy field. Not because I don't think that people don't have something to teach me, because I learn from every single person, whether they know that they're teaching me or not. But it's just the wording of things and the tone and the intention behind saying things. And is there shame or love behind it? Is there control or love behind it? Is there fear or love placed behind the words being shared? So, always use discernment with whatever any practitioner says to you. Even if you're getting a reading from me and you're like, what the hell is she saying? Right? Which I get all the time. And then later they're like, oh, that makes sense. That clicked. Oh, blah, blah. Because I give a lot quickly. But to just pause, and I talk fast too, don't I? Yeah. Just pause and connect with your heart and be like, is this true for me? And notice if the energy is coming from your thoughts, like your head, and be like, yes, true, like you have entities. Or if it's like, absolutely not, right? Like if it's you feel your heartbeat, like connect with your breath, the rise and fall of your chest, and ask your heart, is this true for me? Like, do I have attachments? Or maybe is this a fear? Maybe is this unresolved guilt? Maybe this is sadness that, like, I need to see, right? Versus something attached to you. We are transitioning into a world where me and Maria are saying being fully connected yet unattached. Because that way you can be that hollow bone, you can connect to source, you can connect with earth, you can connect with nature. But you're unattached to the outcomes, you're unattached to other people, you're unattached to people's criticism of you. You're unattached to the words they say about you when they're not walking in the fire with you. You're unattached. You are unattached but yet connected. I love you. And if you want to choose to believe in evil, that's fine. I personally choose not to, because that's just not going to bring in joy. I've noticed when I've chosen things in the past, it really lowers my frequency. It takes me a while to get back, so I don't do that shit anymore. But just connect with your heart. Your heart knows, your inner guidance knows. Like, that's your temple. I love you.